So Unit 4, Example 2. We are asked to prove that Pr bisects APB. So what will be true if that is indeed the case? So we will need to show that APR is congruent to angle RPB. And we can call these angles 3 and 4. So we're going to have to show that relationship. Again, that's not given, so I'm going to highlight those. Not given information. Our given information, which we're going to annotate on our diagram, is PA is perpendicular to AR, PB is perpendicular to BR, and AR and RB are congruent. So in order to show that these two angles are congruent to one another, to demonstrate or prove that PR bisects the angle, we're going to need CPCTC, meaning we need to prove the two triangles are congruent. So we're going to write our methods down as we always do, so that we are kind of making a plan here for what we're going to do. So I have right triangles. So hypotenuse leg is a plausible approach. We did not hear about the other three sides. I may be able to use side angle side. However, I don't know anything about PA and PB, so that is out. They only told me about one angle each. So I don't know anything about the other angles. I can't make any assumptions, so those are out. So chances are, looks like we're going to use hypotenuse leg. And what they gave us was a leg. And again, I'll do the two-column proof here, and I will do the flow proof next. So we need a hypotenuse. Okay, well, if we look at this picture, PR is going to be congruent to itself. So we have AR congruent to BR. That's given. And that gives me a leg. So for my next statement, and again, you can separate your given as you use them. It might be helpful to you. We have PA perpendicular to AR, PB perpendicular to BR. That's also given. What does that tell me? That tells me that angle A and angle B are right angles. Definition of perpendicular lines. Or perpendicular lines form right angles, whatever you prefer to write. For triangle PAR and triangle PBR are right triangles. A triangle with one right angle is a right triangle, or definition of a right triangle. I need a hypotenuse, so I'm going to say that PR is congruent to itself by reflexive. That is my hypotenuse. I've stated that the triangles are right triangles, meaning that I am allowed to use hypotenuse leg. So 6, triangle PAR, congruent to triangle PBR by hypotenuse leg. 7, angle 3 congruent to angle 4. Corresponding angles, which are parts of congruent triangles, are congruent. So, because I've shown that 3 and 4 are the same, PR bisects angle APB. Because what does that mean? PR divides an angle into two congruent parts, or definition of an angle bisector. And the proof is done.